Happy Tuesday, everyone, and anybody that's actually watching this live or watching my video. This is Pop Up with the Queen. Pop Up with the Queen. Pop Up with the Queen means I may go live 7 days a week, anytime, any day, does not matter. But this is Pop Up with the Queen. Pop Up with the Queen means that I may get on here and just share information, car tips, news you can use with the Queen. Pop Up with the Queen. I've been in this great automobile space for almost 27 years, and I've been sharing a lot of knowledge and educating folks. I want to say for the last maybe 8 to 10 years, sharing knowledge. Knowledge is power. But if you're on my Facebook page, and you're on my Facebook page, not YouTube, not TikTok, you can actually go to one of my social media platforms, which is Regina Eileen Woodard, or Regina the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet, or go to my YouTube page, Regina the Queen of Car Loans, and you can put your phone up to the screen and on my live or after my live and get a free copy of my ebook. The name of my ebook is Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. And the reason I came up with this ebook was that I wanted to share information with you, news you can use, and just share information that where you don't have to make that mistake and lose thousands of dollars. I want you to be able to keep money in your pocket. Keep money in your pocket with the Queen. So put your phone up to my QR code, get a copy of my free ebook, Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. I got it in English. You can download it, or you can listen to the audio. It's in English and Spanish, and it's free. So if you're on my TikTok page, you can't get it because I don't know how to put the QR code on TikTok, but you can do it on my Facebook pages. And if you're on my TikTok page, guys, do me a favor. If you're on my live right now, why don't you just give me a follow? You sharing is caring. Go back, give me a follow, and then watch some of my videos. Put some of my videos in your favorites on TikTok. And the reason you want to do this because you may not need me now, but somebody may need me. I've been in this great automobile space for almost 27 years, and I love what I do. Anytime you do anything, if you can last that long in any profession, you got to be the bomb.com. If you last that long in any business you're in, because honestly, this business is a commission-based business. This is why I go live more. I try to go live as much as I can now. And the reason I do that is because I just want to share information. I want to educate you. But if you want to buy a car from the Queen of Car Loans, you can go to my website. It's ReginaTheQueenOfCarLoans.com. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans with an S.com. Put that credit application in 24 hours a day. I sell new Chevy, Buick, GMC, and brand new Fords. And we have over 500 used cars in stock across 3 dealerships. Over 500 used cars in stock. Again, I sell Chevy, Buick, GMC, and we have a Ford store. So yeah, put that credit application in 24 hours a day. And it doesn't matter what state you live in, I can also help you. But today we're going to talk about 10 buying myths or misconceptions that we have, or things that happen, or things that you think that are true and they're really not true. So I'm going to give you the rundown on 10 car buying myths and misconceptions that you believe because somebody told you, or you thought that that's what somebody told you and you believe them. Now, too many times people think that the internet is the best place or the best price to actually get the best price for a vehicle. It seems like I'm at work, but it seems like I'm talking a little loud. I'm at my desk, right? But it seems like a lot of our talk, a lot of people get at the desk. So I don't know what that is. They're not working. They're just running their mouth because they're not busy. And I'm not busy, right? But I'm trying to share information with you. But anyway, the internet, people think a lot of times the internet is the best place to get a good deal. They think because they see it on the internet, it's a great deal. Well, that's a myth. That's not always true. Just because you see it on the internet doesn't mean it's the best deal. We put our cars on the internet because we want you to be able to come from far away, different states and different parts of the country to get that vehicle, or different parts of places in Michigan. We want you to be able to sell you a car. But how we base vehicles on the internet as far as price, we base it on what the cars in the area are going for. Where maybe there's only 10 cars or 5 cars of that particular brand or model that are available. So we base those prices and sales prices on that. So know that internet is not always the best price, the best place to get the best price, or on a new car deal, or even a used car deal. Internet is not what's going on. Let content creators tell you the internet is always the best price. That is not true. That is a myth. 26, almost 27 years in the business. That's not always true. Number two, paying cash, you get a better price. Well, listen, money spends how it spends. I remember when I first got in the car business many years ago, when people say, I'm paying cash. Can I get a better price? We don't care. I mean, we don't care. Why? Is because when you're paying cash, okay, you're paying cash right now, but the next person ain't paying cash. They're financing. The dealer still gonna get the same amount of money. They're gonna get the same money. It's not gonna matter whether it's in 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, whenever they're gonna get it. They're getting the same amount of money. Just because you're paying cash, not you can get a better price. No, that is a myth, because we don't care. We're gonna get our money from somewhere. If you remember, everybody that walks into a dealership is not paying cash. Most of them can't. Most of them need to get a loan from a finance company. So paying cash is not always the best thing to do. Cash is not king anymore, and getting the best price honestly has never been the best way of saying, okay, I'm paying cash. Can I get a better price? So come up with another way to get a better deal, because just because you pay cash doesn't mean you're gonna get the best price, because that's crazy to me. You're not. So number three, is it always better to bring your own financing? No, not necessarily. Even though I am an advocate for credit unions. Credit unions are for the people, by the people, but dealerships have credit unions too. We have credit unions. So credit union or bringing your own finance is always not the key. Now, if you're buying a new car and it's from the manufacturer offers incentivized rates or subventive rates, or rates that they want to be able to attract the buyer like you. So sometimes they put maybe 0% financing for maybe 36 months, or maybe 60 months, or maybe 48 months. So they may put 0% financing out there to get that buyer to buy that particular product or buy that particular car. So 0% financing might be out there, or 1.9. So if that manufacturer, trust me, has done their homework, whether you're looking to get a General Motors, a GM product, a Ford, a Chrysler, a Mercedes, a Volvo, a Subaru, whatever you're looking to get, that manufacturer has done its homework to know that they did their research, what interest rate that they should put out there for you. So by them doing that, they they do research when they're talking about giving you the best interest rate, right? They want interest rate to be able to get you to buy from us, the dealership, because the dealership is in between the manufacturer and you. You don't go to manufacturer and buy the car. You come to the dealership. So know that your own financing is not always the best key. It's a myth. Okay, number four. A lower price or payment means you get a better deal. Not necessarily. Not necessarily if you have a lower price on the vehicle that you're getting the best deal. That's not necessarily true. And the reason I say this is because what if you're paying extra for something else? What if your price has been inflated? What if there's been $2,000 added already to the price and you don't know that? And they say, oh no, you're getting the best price. And then they take $1,000 off. It's just like when you go buy furniture and when you go buy clothes, they say, you know what? We just took $1,000 off. Or no, okay. Oh no, we're taking $500 off the furniture, or we're getting $800 off the furniture. Well, that's right after. Guess what? Right after that, they marked the furniture up. They didn't mark the furniture up $500 or mark the furniture up $1,000. So you know what? Then they can bring it down after they mark it up. So getting a lower price, that's not always the best. They're gonna mark it up. It's already been marked up. So they mark it up and then they tell you they give you the better price. So that's a huge myth. That's a very huge myth. Oh, you get a lower price? Yeah. After they've marked it up. And you know what? Dealerships do it all the time. We do it all the time. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a better price. Yeah, after we marked it up or inflated it. Yes. So number 5, that was 4. Number 5, you need to buy now or the deal will go away. Only how a deal is going to go away if you are buying a particular product. If you're leasing or you're buying, unless that's the manufacturer says it's going away. That's the only way it's going away. Dealerships are all about right now. Not dealerships all about right now. We're not about next month, next week. We are about right now buying a car. We can't base our paying our bills off of next month and the month after. We base our money on right now. So of course we're going to tell you we want you to buy right now, not next month, not the month after. That's why when you come to the dealership, you talk to me, I'm thinking that you're going to buy a car from me right now. You put a credit application on my website, reginathequeenofcarloans.com, and I'm thinking you're buying right now. That's one reason why approvals that you get at most dealerships or from anybody, most of the time, the approvals only last 30 days. You'll seldom find a lender that will say the approval last 60 days. Now, there are some out there that will say, your approval is good for 60 days. But most of the financial institutions are only going to keep them open for 30 days. Why? Is because we can't worry about next month or the month after. We worry about right now. So we get you approved right now, we worry about right now. So will deals go away? And they go away? Yeah, they go away. That's because we say they go away. So they might not be around. But the next one, number 6, it said you should wait until the end of the month to buy a new car. That's not true. But let me just say this. This is true. If you buy at the end of the month and the programs change the following month on a new car and the program is worse, then that deal's gone away. Now that's true. That deal may go away. But you're never gonna know that until you get in that position. So know that just because you buy, if it's in the middle of the month, the beginning of the month, toward the end of the month, that program doesn't end until the end of the month, the last day of the month. And last day of the month may not always be on the 31st or the 30th. It might be the 1st or the 2nd, just depends. If it's a holiday the following month, then it might be right after the holiday. So know that that's a myth too. You should wait until the end of the month to buy a new car. No, because we more than likely, you don't know when we're trying to get to our sales goal. You don't know how long that vehicle been on the lot. So you don't know. So end of the month is definitely a myth. You don't have to wait to the end of the month and to wait to get a good deal. It depends on what we have going on at that particular dealership or what we're trying to accomplish. Number 7, should you wait until last minute to make your trade in? Hell no, that's a myth. No. Oh yeah, you're gonna work your whole deal to the beginning to the end. Then you're gonna throw your trade and you got to trade. No, why you waiting to the end? You're gonna make things difficult. When what? We're gonna give you a better deal because because you didn't mention your trade in? Get out of here. No, 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 that's not. No, no. So wait until the end of the month. Hold on one second. Sorry. Sorry, got a call coming in. But anyway, wait until the last minute to mention your trade. No, you should mention your trade in the beginning. Now, what you should do, I'm going to give you some advice here. If you have a trade in, do your homework on the trade in. Find out what your vehicle is worth. Find out what your vehicle is worth. Go 2 or 3 places. I'm saying it low because I got customers on the showroom floor. Go 2 or 3 places and see what your trade is worth. Or do your homework on the internet and see what your trade is worth before you go into the dealership. That's one reason. That's one reason how you get more on your trade. Do your homework before you get there. You have an idea in your mind what you want for your trade before you get to the dealership. Or, and if you're not smart, then you let us give you any type of figure. You're not gonna come up with a figure, So just be smart. Start high, and then and then let us go. Start high because we're gonna start low. So start high, and then you come down because once you down, you can't go back up. So if you start down with your trade, you can't go back up. So you start high, so we can bring you down because we're gonna start low. That was number 7. Number 8, special ordering your vehicle will cost you more money. So if you're in a position and you're not ready for your car right now, and maybe you can wait 2 or 3 months to get your car in, and maybe you really plan, you know what you want, you can order your vehicle. It's not going to cost you more money to order that particular vehicle. Now, General Motors has it where if you order a vehicle from a dealership, and and they hold the rebates for you now. Now General Motors allowed the dealerships to hold the rebates. So if you order your vehicle now and maybe it won't be in for 2 or 3 months, you can go with the programs that were based on when you ordered that particular vehicle, because by the time that vehicle comes in, programs could be worse, so they could change and not be in your favor. So that's one thing that manufacturers are not doing. Well, General Motors is doing. I'm not sure what everybody else is doing. So special ordering your vehicle will not cost you more. So you want that particular brand or that vehicle, you want it how you want it, and the dealership doesn't have what you want, then special order what you want. But if your credit's in the toilet, then don't special order your vehicle, because more than likely that dealership may order your vehicle, but some of them ask for application or just make sure that you can be approved. But if you have problems with your credit, don't special order your vehicle. You need to get your credit together before you think you want to order that particular vehicle, because when they come in, you can't get the finance, and you can't finance the car, then you'll be embarrassed. So number 9, you have to get your car serviced at the dealership you bought it from. No, when you get a car at that particular dealership, you don't have to get it serviced there. A lot of people do think that when they lease a vehicle from a dealership, that they have to actually get the car serviced at the dealership, or they have to bring their car back to the same dealership that they got it from after the lease is over. That's not true. If you lease a car in Michigan and now you live in Florida and it's a GM store, you could turn it in that GM store in that particular state. So don't let nobody tell you can't, because if they don't tell you can't, that means they don't want to take your car because you didn't go to get it from them. They don't want to do no work. Now, if you tell them that you're buying a car from them, or you want at least another car and you didn't get it from them, of course they're going to they're going to help you. So if you get a car and you're at another dealership, you do not have to get a service at a particular dealership. But if you get a car from the Queen, I'm going to want you to get the car service at the dealership where I work. Why? It's because I work here. We got one of the best service departments in the area, in the state of Michigan, and I would just say the world. Then we got one of the best service managers, and then we got a great body shop, a great body shop. So yeah. So anyway, I meant that you not have to get your vehicle serviced at that particular dealership. But let me just say this again: if you lease a car, you can turn it in any GM dealership you want to turn it in. Ford may be a little different, because I worked at a Ford for a couple of years. But GM, you get a GM vehicle, you can turn it in any GM store. So know that. Number 10, which is the last one, you can out negotiate or trick the dealership into giving you a better deal. That's a myth. You can't negotiate or trick us into giving you a better deal. That just doesn't make sense. You can't outsmart the dealership. You think you can be smart. You may think you can get a better deal. You can get this. You can get that. No, you can't outsmart the dealership. You can bring some things up and talk about some things, but remember, it ain't just one person working a car deal. When you buy a car at a dealership, it's never one person working a car deal. Never, ever. See you tomorrow. Never, 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 ever is it one person working a car deal. It's always different people working that car deal. So know that. Anyway, today we went over the 10 myths that the 10 car buying myths and misconceptions that people think when it comes to buying a car. Again, if you're on my social media pages, Regina Eileen Woodard or Regina the Queen of Car Loans, or you're on my YouTube channel, Regina the Queen of Car Loans, put your phone after the fact, after this video is over, find one of my social media platforms, or go to my YouTube page and put your phone up to the screen and get a free copy of my ebook. It's called Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. You get a copy of it for free. You put the code in ebook 50. You can print the copy, or you can get the audio in English or Spanish. Not both, but in English or Spanish. You listen to it around your house, listen to your car. You can take me wherever you want to go. I'm just sharing tips, news you can use. All right, this is Papa with the Queen. Okay, Grayson sharpened his tongue. This was all very good. He said, be good one day if I don't know how to cut everything off, right?